Hey guys, good morning. It's Tony outside running. So if you guys hear me panting a little bit, it's because I'm taking a quick 5-minute break to make this video. So holy shit, right? Absolutely insane what's been going on in the market right now, especially these last 2 days, which have been extremely gnarly, bro. Like the last 2 days, that run from 405 or 404 to where we are now, like a full $10 push, 2% move, boys, 2% move, which is absolutely ridiculous to me. So right off the bat, when you have 2% moves like this on the SPX or the SPY, right? Generally, within the next 2 weeks, you tend to give up that 2% move really fast, right? And actually more. But apart from that, and also in the beginning of the month is actually the start of the downfall towards the mid-month, which is the usual low of the market, right? And then you start rallying from mid-month back to the end of the month. But aside from that, please remember to like, subscribe, and comment. Definitely helps my videos out get pushed to a bigger audience. And if you guys would like to join the Patreon, who's my sponsor, which is myself, it's www.patreon.com/but I'm not a trader. A lot of cool stuff there. The chat is absolutely insane. So definitely recommend joining. Super fun. You guys can see all the comments, from people that like the Patreon and stuff. And again, I will be moving all my strategies from the Patreon to my own website eventually. So this is the way that you can be grandfathered in for, I think, like $10 instead of buying it for the whole package eventually for like $750K or something, which is 50K, $750, which is what I'm going to end up doing it eventually, right? And later it'll be released in a whole package with like videos and PDFs and whatever and stuff. But for now, it's just, you'll be grandfathered in essentially, right? So that's basically what's going on. And then the chat, so like I said, super cool. I'm usually there like 99% of the time. On the Patreon, I post like important stuff. But on the chat, I'm there like almost 24/7. Anyways, the amount of bullishness we've been having is absolutely ridiculous. And I even told you guys that I'm extremely bearish, right? Even with these pushes, extremely bearish. But the one thing that is actually scaring me a little bit is on the 2-day, right? The 2-day and the 3-day, right? Let me see if I can get my original FXCM chart. 2-day, 3-day, right? So 2-day and 3-day have not yet turned bearish, right? The daily is definitely bearish. It just closed not bearish, bullish. So the daily is definitely bullish. It closed essentially a pretty close perfect entry, right? So this is actually my fault. I actually shorted the market on Thursday of close, right? Before I should have just held to close, wait to see what at the close price what everything was worth, and I would have seen this bubble right here. I would have seen that red trigger on the SPX, and I would have held for an extra day because I knew this move was going to happen towards the upside if we got that daily bull trigger, right? So that was my fault. I did short SPY puts 410 for June 2nd, June 16, I think. I don't remember. But I am short right now as a 410. So I do have 410 puts for June. I still think they're going to hit. But again, evidently, we're waiting for the SPX to break out. And the last resistance that it has, so it already broke that big weekly resistance of 415, 416. We need this trend to break out towards the upside. And then once that happens, I think we're going to 430, man. If I get a cancel on the 2-day or the 3-day like this, we get a bull trigger on these days, I 100% think we're going to keep pushing up to 430, right? But again, we are on a very major resistance trend here. So we are in a downtrend right here from here, right? We are in a downtrend. You're at resistance right there. And essentially what's going on is, we either drop on Monday, right? On Monday, you either sell this whole thing off, right? Or if you start breaking above this trend, I can almost guarantee that we're going back to 430. The weekly right now, still bullish. So as of, you know, as long as we have this cycle on the bull side, you know, the bias will be towards the upside, right? And we close this back on, let me make sure that I have my correct thinking. Yeah. So you close the bull weekly here, right? You close the bull weekly here at 411. You've essentially just been trading sideways since then, right? Essentially just a range. And on the weekly range, you have up here at 419 all the way to, you know, essentially 380, right? So by any standards right now, you know, this whole area is a short back to 382. If you guys seen my videos, you guys know that I love trading the breakout within the range or the range itself. And the range right now for the weekly is up here at this 416, 419, 18 level, all the way down to the 380s. So if anybody was gonna short, it's now. And the usual range of that is what? Let's go with about 35 days. So in 1 month, where we are right now, we could end up back at like 386 or even lower here at the 382 range. We do have a nice solid uptrend here ever since December. But again, we also do have here, but we're also on a pretty significant retest of the underside of trend. So we run this, right? Where's our, there, a little bit higher. There we go. So we are also on a pretty significant range here, or the underside of trend. As you guys know, we already broke under this trend. Sorry, I'm trying to do this while walking on the treadmill. Let me see if I can get this like right there. Let me see. Like right here. There we go. So you're also already, right? You already broke down from here, came back and retested, and you're generally just been trading sideways. So again, a lot of reasons to still short the market right here at 417, 418, because you're still essentially at the top of this range. I would 100% take this short at the next 4-hour perfect entry. Again, if you want access to these indicators, then, you know, definitely join the Patreon, all that goodness. You know, but as of right now, what's the high here? 417, 6.63, 417, 6.15. Yeah, so you still did not break the high. So again, I would 100% short this all the way back to 380. So again, definitely still bearish. I think we're at the top right now. I think this is a literal top. If it's not, and we break out of this range, you actually break out of this trend here, very high chance we're going to 430, which is absolutely insane. But personally, me, no reason for me to be bullish yet, at least not until we close possibly a full 4-hour, maybe daily candle above this 417 level, and maybe we're around 418, 419, and then from there, really good chance going back to 430. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.